How do I feel in a kingdom of hearts? Kingdom of hearts. How do you make me feel in a kingdom of hearts? Yeah, that's my opening for this episode. This is Youngtown featuring Billy Bob Johnson, and I am scratches chin, furrows brow, drags knuckles on the ground, pushes glasses inward. I'm kind of annoyed a little bit. You know, I never had any problems with grubhub. Even before the thing. Like, okay, I've had, including today, I've now had 2 times where the driver was being stupid and either didn't bring my order or put it in the wrong area. I don't want to see Rapunzel's feet. We're skipping this right now. Alright. We skipped the dialogue. Well, it was pretty much just the movie lines anyway. Get Rapunzel to the kingdom. In a kingdom of hearts. So, I tried to order Taco Bell. The one closest to me was like gonna be a 40-minute wait. And the one like just like a mile further was gonna be like 30-minute wait. Okay, so I ordered from the 30-minute one. Is that an ingredient? No. And I can see the guy like on my GPS map or whatever, like the built-in one is, and I was watching it closely, and I guess the guy did that thing where he says that he marked the order was delivered. I open my door and it's gone. Usually, I have like a 3-minute window to text the driver in case something went wrong. Like the other day, I ordered something and they forgot the drink, which does happen. Like sometimes when they give the driver the order, it just doesn't. They just don't give him the drink. Is there a hidden? I thought there was a hidden Mickey in the water here.
It's like the world goes on forever.
Shut up, Rapunzel. I don't give a shit about what you have to say. Refocus her. So the first time this happened to me, I went outside and I was trying to think, well, maybe maybe they mistook the wrong number or something. So I went to a number that's close to mine at my old apartment, and I found it there. It was like 308 versus 306, and I figured that's where the mistake came from. Okay, sure. But even I texted the driver then, and they responded to me. But this time today, I asked the driver, like, hey, I don't see my order. Where did you put it? And I didn't get a response at all. Is that a heartless? Oh, these are heartless. It's a big heartless made of cotton. I don't know, they look pretty playful. They probably just want like a hug or something. Well, but I guess we gotta moita them. Look at me, I'm Flim Redder. Look, babe, I'm too pretty for you, so you probably just want to go away. I'll just put you behind this tree and no. This is just dialogue from the movie. They move way more expressively than the Kingdom Hearts characters because they're not Kingdom Hearts characters, which is cool. But yeah. So I tried because my new place has like it's a 4-digit thing. It's like 8,000, and in the surrounding area there's like 8,001, 8,002, 8,003. Okay, I'm not surprised. I'm not prepared for a rapid attack. And sometimes they mistake. I would always assume that they mistake like one of the 8,000s for a different one. So I had to go to the surrounding buildings, and I didn't find it in any other doorstep. So the guy, neither did I get a text saying it was dropped off at my door, or the picture that they sometimes do. They don't always do that, but whatever. So I didn't get the text. On the screen it said it was delivered. The driver doesn't respond. So I'm just like, what the fuck? And there's no way to like... The only thing you can do is refund it. Not like let Grubhub know, hey, this driver fucking stiffed me. You know? And I did this thing... Well, okay, well, I always tip ahead of time. Because I've never had a problem. And now I'm not. Because lately you have the option to tip afterwards, which I'm probably going to do from now on. Because I was able to get the refund, but the guy who just didn't bring my order, like, I put in a $3 tip based on, what, like, 15% of what the order was. It was a very cheap order. Or it was what I considered to be cheap, so I just put 3. And he got $3. And I was assuming he might have been... He was either A, misread the apartment numbers, B, was mad that he had to drive a mile to my place, because I picked the Taco Bell that was like just a little bit further away from normal. So I don't know, dude. And then so the only thing I could do was refund it. I wish there was a way I could, like, just tell Grubhub, hey, this driver sucks. But I'm sure, like, actually doing the refund lets Grubhub know, hey, Grubhub will let the driver know, hey, this customer said you didn't get their order and they refunded. What the fuck? I'm sure they get like some kind of strike, but I wish I had more control over that part, but whatever. Oh, it doesn't go as far as I thought when he's aiming at the ground. And now we must now go do what we now must now go shall do. That's my impression of Electric Dragon 55.5, otherwise known as Animat, who I started watching recently. I'm on a tangent here. What a pencil? What are you? You're not in your bed where I put you. You're not inside the blinds either. Uh-oh. I mean, she could be inside the dresser cabinet. Oh no! Without her, my beauty will go away. I don't remember this at all. Wait, what? I don't remember this at all. Oh no, he's hot! Wait. Eee. Oh, it's Marlushi.
She's such a precious gift. Allow me to assist.
He's very handsome. I tried to draw his nose, right? But I just couldn't. Wait, whoa, what? What does he do to her? Okay, kind of weird, but okay. Yeah, enough about that. I was not boogieing like I was supposed to in the commercial this time. Hey, wait, what happened to the enemy? I was fighting somebody. And then whatever. Those heartless that are just like a woman shaped thing are kind of dumb. I'm just gonna say that. Like, people complain about Pokemon being abstract. I'm complaining because they're not abstract. Like, those are just literal human shaped things. Meanwhile, the Heartless designs have been, like, had a hot streak for, like, 50 million games. Now they're just, like, they're just woman shaped. They're the size of an average female human. As, what's his name? Guptil89 would say. Or an average female mother. Average human mother. Too many words. Too many adjectives. Alright. What does this sign say? Do they write things on the signs? The sign seems to be pointing to the castle. Hey! I don't know where I was going with that. Rapunzel, stop running ahead. And your hair is clipping through the grass. You know, nobody said they would get this, like, perfect here, but whatever. It looks fine. From a distance, she looks really good. Like, this distance right here. You are right. It's a good thing I have arrow, which I cannot use. So what you want me to do is... Shit. Fuck!
Let's see. Where are the most dandelions?
Ah, Jesus Christ. Alright, so I think my X button is... I think my Y button is their X button, so I have to do... this! Look at all the dandelions! Doo -doo 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 -doo. Well, this is foreshadowing to Kingdom Hearts Cucks, as I like to call it. Or there's like this whole thing where the dandelions are like the new age people, the Keyblade bearers, that one of the 5 animal people just kind of like send out into the world. They send them out into the future, or they're supposed to become like new light bearers or some shit. I don't know. If Neck was here, my previous guest, then she'd be able to shed some quote unquote light on it. I remember this part with the water. And I like this. You're just kind of like fucking around, letting her experience things. So now I'm going to... oh.
See? It feels nice.
You know what, Rapunzel? Fuck you.
Sora!
Oh!
Okay, you're in for it.
Okay. Oh, that Zora has like water power. He can just like drown her in an instant. Wait, what happens if I use water? Oh, she's leaving the water. If I use water in the water, it just kind of like... it just kind of like makes a puddle in the puddle. I don't understand. What is that?
Whoa.
An eel. There was just like an eel sitting in the ground. Now why would they add this little alcove here if you can't actually go in it? Or if there's nothing here, you know? Wait, what is that? Alright, sometimes there's things in the water here. Yeah, I never really like fully explored this shit. Wait, there was something here. Aha. Let's take your picture. What do you do? Hey. Hey, Flynn. Flynn.
What have you got there?
His mouth movement was like not very good. Goofy? Yeah, you're on camera, dude. Stop. Stop it. Rapunzel, this is a wet t-shirt contest, and unfortunately, you're not wearing a t-shirt, so, this is gonna be a different kind of competition. Alright, do something. Do something! So, there's a... a while ago on... I don't remember if it was this game or not, but I talked about, the new craze of Pokemon cards or trading cards in general, like baseball cards, football cards, but yeah, Pokemon cards too. But there is a surge in popularity. People blame it on like the pandemic or something, but I think it was just like they started releasing cards again, so people are going crazy over it. But like I noticed early or mid-March, just people were buying Pokemon cards like crazy, just like buying up every single deck, every single pack, and I like the whole aisle would be cleaned out every day of Pokemon cards to the point where like I know at my store, and I'm sure they said I'm sure at other stores they had to do this too, but they have to start limiting how many people could buy them. And on a different video I posted like a limit sign, like it was remember when they had to limit sanitizer and wipes and all that? It was kind of like the same thing, but for freaking Pokemon cards. I thought that was ridiculous. But recently, McDonald's started doing a tie-in thing with Pokemon cards, so there was like that was its own kind of new rarity. Or since like tie-in things are always a limited time release, so people were speculating that like, okay, well, these are going to be a limited time kind of Pokemon card, even though it's from McDonald's and not really meant to have any like sort of weight on whatever Pokemon trading card metagame there is. Like, they're just freaking McDonald's cards, but they're going to be limited release, so which means they're going to have a higher value at some point in time in the future. So people are going crazy with that. Yeah, oh my god, I just turned into this, and this is how I get repaid. There's also a guy who spent like a shit ton of money on the Charizard card, and then I heard about this from Mega 64 and Teen, but apparently Logan Paul or one of the brothers or some shit. I don't remember the drill at all. But they started opening packs online, and he spent like his YouTube money on a bunch of decks, and just started making unpacking videos. And card unpacking videos is like a whole like new genre in itself now. People just watch unboxing videos or unpacking videos of card decks. So people are doing that, I guess. But because of this, people are starting to get a little bit more aggressive in retail stores over Pokemon cards. I have heard stories. Excuse me. I have heard stories of people going. Oh yeah, another thing. In retail places, for their cereal aisle, General Mills has also done like tie-in deals where they're putting certain cards in their cereal boxes, and I've heard stories of people going into this grocery stores and just opening cereal boxes just to get the cards and then like running out with them. I'm not really seeing this from McDonald's, but they're trying to buy packs from McDonald's individually, or just spend a bunch of money on Happy Meals to try to get it. But at my store yesterday, I noticed a new sign saying, due to safety concerns, these cards will no longer be sold at our stores. So a lot of retail stores are just being like, look, we don't want this shit, so we're gonna stop selling that. Because I also heard that in my store, like a group had to be kicked out because they were literally fighting over like trying to get some decks or trying to get some card packs. Like, this is ridiculous. It's like this value we place on collector's items, you know, people don't even want to have them. They only get them so they can sell them for a higher price later. Like, you got scalpers doing this, you know. They're just opening shit up and trying to charge for like $1,000 online. If you want this card, blah, blah, blah. It's like, okay, I thought we were past this shit, you know. And I've heard it also the equivalent of like it's trying to sell gold, or it's like buying gold. Gold is expensive, right? Or it's not really, but people speculate it will be in the future, so they'll buy a bunch of it and hold on to it, and then just jack up the price as soon as it like reaches a popularity. It's like cryptocurrency. It's not worth shit now, but people think it will be. Oh, but this is collector stuff, you know. It's different. Sometimes it just hits different, you know. It just hits different, like this keyblade that's also a cactus. There's a chest over here, if I recall, from like a long time ago. I think I'm heading forward, but I'm not really sure. Whoa, monkeys! We got monkeys in here. Wait, I think said chest is up here. If not, oh, of course, this is one of the walls you can't run up. And you know, I don't think like trading cards are dumb. Like I kind of grew up with that, but this is just a day and age where people are literally only buy it to sell it. They don't. I feel like they don't want it themselves. Like in the long lines pictures I posted a while back, in the same video where I talked about it. These people in line did not look like they were interested in Pokemon cards at all. Or like any of the baseball cards for that matter. And baseball cards are purely collectible. Like there's not even as far as I know, there's not even a game associated with it. It's just cards exist to be the cards, and that's it. To collect them. They exist to be collected. Pokemon cards are at least like in a game, you know? It's a trading card game. But I never saw the appeal of it as a kid. I was always growing up around like kids with like binders full of like cards. And they just showed it off. And back then, Pokemon cards were like, and Yu-Gi-Oh cards and Digimon cards were just like being outlawed in my elementary schools because you got some like underground shit going on with the trading. So they didn't want, a lot of schools didn't want like that going around, and they were treating it like a drug. It's like, God, whatever. Okay, what was going on there? I lowered the frame rate and a lot of stuff so that wouldn't happen. Shut up, Donald. Shut up. Shut up. Okay, what are we doing? I really like this segment of the world where you go into this dark forest and the music changes, the battle music changes, and it's really fucking good.
I wonder where they went.
Don't worry, they couldn't have gotten too far.
I want to see Mother Gothel fuck that little twink boy Sora. Holy shit! I was just joking. Alright, internet. Gosh. I don't know how to say anything anymore.
Rapunzel! Flynn!
Why?
Excuse me, good
Wait, when did they disappear? I wasn't paying attention.
no, Rapunzel.
Like, they were literally there in the previous cutscene. I don't know.
Sort of.
Right?
Apologies. I'm Rapunzel's mother. The poor child left home without a word.
I don't know if we should tell you. I don't trust women with big green eyes and red dress. I don't know. I mean, I guess I would tell you, but
We could look
I'm very bad at lying. I don't know what my goofy is, just Dr. Phil.
You're of no use to me. I'll find her myself.
Alright. I didn't say I was gonna help you, but whatever.
What if Marluxia was onto something back there?
I missed the cutscene with Marluxia because I was too busy fucking talking about Pokemon cards.
No, of course not. But what if?
I agree. Why is Rapunzel in danger? And what darkness is after her?
I wonder if
The first step
they plan for Rapunzel to be a new Princess of Light or something. Along with like what, Kyrie and Cinderella and I don't know. So the music changed. This is like my third favorite track in the game, or the battle theme is anyway. See, look at that guy. That dude with the scythe is a new nobody. He's cool, and he's obviously based off Marluxia. Like a lot of the nobodies are based off somebody, which is ironic. What I was instantly put in the red by just one of those dust guys. Alright. I'm gonna get superpowers. Okay, wait, are they teleporting or are they like respawning over there? Because that does happen. Okay. I wish you would like stay on him. Thank you. I wonder if I'm not really paying attention. Like every time you do a finishing combo, does it like do it for you? I didn't mean to do that. Okay. Herm, wait a minute. Herm. Oh, don't tell me there's a fucking hidden Mickey in the forest where I can't freaking see a gosh dang thing. Oh, there's a map. I would like very much that map. Thank you. Oh god, it's huge. I remember dying a lot here. Because my first time playing this, I played on Proud. And I did not have a very good time. Because these guys are kind of jerks. Also, there's a different kind of flower enemy that can fuck you up. Whoop! I saw that. His frame rate isn't the smoothest, but I'll deal. Where are you going, dude? Now he's gonna respawn again. I thought we were past this Kingdom Hearts. Okay. Like when you attack an enemy too far, they get despawned, and it's like, ugh. What the fuck? I was doing so well and I just got one shot. Alright. Okay, I died a few times, alright? This forest is kind of weird. I think I'm out of here now? Or is this just a cave? Okay. No, we're not doing that. I'm not fighting on the wall. Bye. You know, that was kind of like an oversight for the player to like engage with that. Why would they try to fight on the wall? I don't think they would. I did it, therefore. That was a dumb thing they did. Ah, where does that put me? If that puts me back in the forest, I'm uninstalling the game right now. That depends what part of the forest this is.
Sure hope the woods here aren't haunted.
Well, am I missing anything? If I have the lucky emblem here, that's how I'll know how far I got sent back. Oh, I didn't get that chest. Okay. I guess. I need to know if I got the hidden Mickey first.
I can't see where we're going.
Oh my god. Okay, I went back and I saved this time in case that I die. Because that's ridiculous. I don't want to freaking do that again, alright? Goodness gracious gosh almighty. But I was trying to get to my final statement on the matter of the Pokemon cards. is that I think there's kind of an inherent problem with like promotional limited edition things. Like if it was like limited edition, I don't know, Pop Tarts, no one would really give a shit. But if it's like something that you can actually collect, like a Pokemon card or a toy or like a figure, like even if it's like a piece of shit figure, the fact that it has exclusivity and like it'll be out of production after a while, it's just made it suddenly more valuable. It's just the same thing with like maybe the amiibos is a good example. Don't go back down. I don't want to go back down. Like when those were new and they were hard to get a hold of, their scarcity like just made them more expensive. And I'm sure certain amiibos over time will be more expensive because they're. I feel like Nintendo's slowly trying to like not give a shit about the amiibos. You know, I feel like that was a very Nintendo Wii U product. That. And they're not gonna increase like the functionality with them in the games that much. So they're literally just collector's items at this point. They really wanted it on the Funko Pop like game or the Skylander game, which ironically isn't even around anymore. Which so they wouldn't have much competition if they were to actually do a game based around their amiibos and not like the Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival thing, but like an actual game where you take your amiibos and they become a playable character kind of thing. He's a bad horse. Blondie. And you know what's interesting about the cutscenes here? These are like 1-to-1 from the movie, and Sora and the gang are barely in any other dialogue cutscenes. This is like the opposite of the Frozen world, you know. Yeah, okay. Yeah, shake hands with the horse. And oh, it's because they literally weren't there. I feel like the movie was going on without them, but we're at least seeing it instead of Frozen where it just happens off camera.
Meet Maximus. You could say Flynn introduced us, and where one goes, the other follows.
Wait, is that the horse's name on the thing on this badge? I never actually got a good look at it. The horse is also a good character in the show. I don't remember what he does. What's going on here? Okay, let's take a picture of the horse and see what he does. Hey, horse! Hey, horses eat hay. Hey, get it? Hello? Your eyes are kind of like dead. I think he did a reaction, but I didn't get it. All right, Rapunzel. One more for the. Do something. Hey.
Oh, am I supposed to?
Yeah. Okay. All right.
This in the mail.
And just finally, yeah, all it does is just incite scalpers to just buy all this shit and like sell it for more expensive. And there's no defense against that. Like, I think Walmart or some retail companies try to limit how many PS5s and Xbox Ones people could get. But it didn't stop the guy who literally bought like 50 of them and hid him in his garage and sold them for 1,000 each. Like, why don't people dox people like that? You know, hey, I got this guy's address. Go nuts. This is where he keeps his PS5s. You know. But yeah, it's just, it artificially drives up business in the retail space. They have to like figure out a plan to regulate the sale of things, or just not sell it at all. They have to like form a separate line. It's just a very big inconvenience for everyone, and especially when they put it inside other products, like people are just gonna rip those open and like take what's in there. You know, they're not even gonna buy it like a normal person. So I think it's time to stop with this limited run version of shit. All right, that's what I think.